Okay. Making sure everything is on. Be good. Theoretically, it is. Okay, good. Yay. And so the dailies begin. Get my water over here real quick. I'm gonna move that one over here. I always have that one water bottle like in my way when I want to go for like shortcuts. It's like, bruh. Anyway. Genshin time. We start here as we do pretty much every time. Wait for it to load. It always takes a second. True firepower. Yeah, I mean, I only named the stream that because I'm still kind of riding the high of finally having the drums done for that. The guitars, the drums, the bass, all done. Need to get the vocalist together and get those recorded. And we can improve from there. That's the hardest part, though, is like getting a vocalist. One that like actually fits the song, works well. I can't sing it anymore, unfortunately. You're too late. I just started. I know you said JK there, but it's just like, the fuck you mean? I literally just loaded up the first game. Where are... Oh my god, Inazuma dailies? Wow. Okay. It has been... I'm gonna say... months. It's been since last year, easily. I think was the last time I even did anything over in this area. Holy.
Transfix.
Man.
Get back.
Ouchie. Owie. There we go. I know I gotta do the other one yet, but I'm just biding my time here.
My strength is...
I always hate the mages. They are such a pain in the ass, dude.
Everybody stand back!
Watch out!
Get him healed up. There we go. And let this die. Oh, I know. I just don't swap because I like to randomize. That's why I'm surprised it's over here. And this is why I like to randomize. It's nice going back to places after a while and going like, ah, you know, just... I hate being stuck doing the same maybe 6 dailies on cycle all the time. I would much rather get a little bit more variety. And now I must let him yapify. Now I go find what I need to, wherever the hell this is. Oh my god. All the way over. Damn. Damn. Okay. I'll go here and then I'll just float over there, I guess. Jesus. Bro's like, you want your daily rewards? You gotta go to the ends of the islands. I'm gonna go drop in on these guys. They seem pretty friendly and won't hurt me at all.
Decay! New life! Devouring!
Overruled.
Fucking pathetic. Don't worry about it, Ryuji. Ignore the giant spinning wash of Cyclonial fire. And now... I think the worst part of this place is, like, the placement of their teleports. For example, I was trying to dodge those enemies on the far side. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Son of a bitch! I forgot about the whole stamina thing. Alright. That's alright, I'll be fine. What the fuck? Get off there! Okay, fucking ledge. Little fucking stupid ass ledge. Alright. I'm gonna climb up here. I'm climbing all the way up. This is my purgatory. Stop moaning like that, Durin. You're fine. Look at all that she knows. She's dead.
Turning point.
Let's light it up! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
There we are. Ah, shit. I keep trying to default to the dead characters. It always happens. There we go. It's only a climbing simulator because I made a fatal mistake. Otherwise, not a problem at all. Okay, and now I'm gonna go and get myself healed up. Then I'll teleport over there. Yay! Alright. Down there, huh? We'll let him take care of those. Here we go. Whoops. Okay, I don't have any stamina to swim. I'm just gonna kind of jog in the general direction here. There we go.
No rest for the wicked.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Overruled! I summon thee! Hit!
Where the fuck is the guy? Bro. Damn. Alright. I wasted a lot of time there. I forgot I had to do these. Ah! Okay, well I definitely lost this. There's no way. I gotta redo this. Oh, no, I did it. Okay, shit, that was the last thing I had to do. Thank God. I thought I had one more. I was like, shit. Man, Inazuma's annoying. In all the best ways. It's like, I love it. It looks gorgeous. The challenges are actually, like, sometimes challenging, especially if you haven't been around in a while. You're like, oh yeah, I forgot that, like, you have to try. You get so comfortable in one area, you get so familiar with it, that you're like, whatever, bro. Oh yeah. How's it going, bro? Damn. Tried to press F to talk and it was F to cook. I want to talk to gaming. It's not gaming, as you may think. It's gaming.
Oh, it's you. It really is as they say. Watch who you mention in Idle Talk. Never know who might show up. I was just thinking that if you were here, at least there'd be someone here to eat with me. Thanks for the concern, but me? Get robbed on a delivery? I just finished one safe and sound. Come on, we've known each other forever. Don't tell me you're doubting my skills now. Relax. Smell.
Oh, shit.
You know it. You're in for a
bumped
treat.
it.
It'll be ready in just a minute. The boss from my last delivery runs a farm up in the mountains. There was a happy accident today. He miscounted the supplies. So, he sent me home with the extras. That fowl is really dope. I mean, it's super fresh and the meat is top shelf. There's even spring water from the mountains on our way back.
And yes, his name is
Right place, right
actually
time. I
gaming.
had a feeling that the right people might show up for
But
the treasure.
I keep memeing
That's
on the
why I
gaming
decided
thing
to
and
make
people
something
hate it.
that I recall as Golden Tempered Jade. You've tried this dish before? It's not just the name. The taste is out of this world. Actually, I learned this dish from Leon, a helper from back home. He and my mother were from the same town, and he said my mother used to love this dish. That
Aw.
said, I didn't follow his recipe exactly.
Look at him
Tweaked it to
getting
suit
all
my own taste,
sentimental.
you see? Brought the water to a boil, added a pinch of salt, then let the fresh fowl soak in it for a bit. Not for too long, though. Then I mentally recited full moon egg, crystal shrimp, and honey chasyu, fine tea, full moon, and a bountiful year too. Scooped it right out once done. I had to repeat that step 3 times before placing the fowl into mountain spring water infused with mist flowers. Hot and cold. Ooh, reminds you of a blacksmith tempering metal, huh? Yeah, I think it's a bit of a hassle too, so sometimes I get lazy and skip a few steps.
Bro,
But this is a special occasion.
same.
Such a dope fowl can't go to waste. You'll see in a moment.
Dope
Anyway,
foul.
We're currently at the final trickiest step. That's when we drop
That
the heat as
statement
low
was
as we
quite
can go
foul.
and let the fowl poach slowly. All that's left after that is to have some patience. Now that we've said all this, the timing should be just right. Not too early, not too late. Now, don't blink.
Am I gonna get some of this
Golden
boss
tempered
ass
jade, ready to
food?
plate. See, when the surface
Sometimes
shines
they
like
do that
glazed
with these
glass,
stories. They'll
it
give
means got the
you
heat just
like
right. It looks amazing.
random
and it
dishes for
tastes even
food
better. Come
that
on,
are like
try some.
relevant.
See if you like it.
Like a character
If
can
you
invite you
do,
for tea
I'll
and
make
then
it for
you'll
you
get
again
some,
next
basically.
I don't really bother when I'm cooking for myself, but don't worry. I always follow the steps to the letter when I'm cooking for friends.
I did. Hell yeah, I got some food out of that. Let's go. Sure, that tastes fantastic. Wish I could actually eat it. All right, let's go. Let's see what's going on down here. What's going on with you? Let's see what's going up with the detached spirit mom that she be. Oh my god, everyone's here. Oh no. What the fuck did you do? What did this crane ass bitch manage? What did she do? Shenna.
Adventurer.
Okay.
See,
Goofing on it.
I knew at once that you were someone of unimpeachable character. No wonder you raised a heroine as virtuous as Ms. Shenhe.
Were it not for her intervention,
Oh,
those
it's just
tour
glazing.
group fraudsters would have cut and run with the money my child paid them.
I'd been planning to register my old man. You know, to give him the holiday he's never managed to enjoy all these years. To think it was all a scam.
Exactly. And you know that pamphlet? Apparently it's all fake. The so-called sweets are just some hastily built huts. And forget food, there was never even any lard to cook with.
What?
So cooking with lard, bro?
To shamelessly exploit the filial spirit of our youth for their vile and base ends? One shall show them no mercy.
One shan't
Calm
show them
down,
mercy.
Ma'am. The group's boss has already turned himself into the Millilith. He was all black and blue when he returned me my money.
If he hadn't constantly implored us to beg the white-haired heroine who works at
Oh, that
Wanmin
Shenhe's
Restaurant
just
for
over
mercy,
here
we wouldn't even have known it was
waiting
Miss Shenhe
for
who
her
secretly aided us.
accolades
That's
to
why
be
we're here as a
glazed at
thank you
her
in
master.
Oh, did Shenhe already discover the truth and... Noble deeds are not done for fame. You're all too kind to come forth in this manner.
Wow, virtue really does run in the family. You truly have taught her well.
Shenhe is quiet and one of few words, but she has her own way of conducting herself. As for me, my place is to have faith in her and support her, and influence her decisions as little as possible. It was she who signed me up with that senior, whatever it was called, tour group at first, only to arrange for me to travel abroad herself afterward instead. Now I see that she had her own plans in mind.
Oh, this was a
And that as
follow-up
well.
to a prior one.
As the
Okay.
youth come into their own,
I love it when they do that.
elders such as myself
I didn't expect them
should
to
let
actually,
go
like,
more and
connect
let
it
them
that way, but they
soar
did.
and learn to enjoy life ourselves.
Travel abroad. My, Miss Shenhe really is a model of filial piety.
I wonder if I'll ever be lucky enough to travel like that.
You'd be lucky to wake
How
up
much would
tomorrow,
that even
damn.
cost?
I'd love to take my dad
Thanks
out
for the
to see
sub.
the world too.
You could. You'd manage.
If you don't mind, could you give us some advice, Miss Shen Yun? Surely we can't go wrong with a selection from someone of your unique tastes.
Oh, you flatter me. I'm no expert, so what I give cannot be considered guidance. That said, should you be interested, I do have a number of experiences and pictures of scenery from my travels, of which I could share a few.
Wow, that sure is a crowd, huh? Oh, there's Shenhe! Hey, Shenhe!
Hello.
We were just listening in. Seems like everyone's here to thank you for busting a fraudulent tour group, huh?
It does sound like it.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't even know what's going on.
Wait, then why are they all gathered around her to thank you?
Master's skill in conversation is second to none. It is only natural that she attracts attention.
Shenhe, on the other
In any
hand,
case,
more of an
even had
action
I
kind
not
of girl,
canceled
you
her
know?
Registration. She would have taken action upon discovering their tricks once she participated in the tour. That's why everyone has gathered around her. And I think she deserves the respect regardless.
Wait, so the reason you were so insistent on canceling the registration back then was because you knew something was up? Ha! That's the disciple of an adeptus for you! Perceptive and thorough.
Oh, no, not at all. When I sought their boss out to refund my deposit, he rejected my request, drunkenly spilling the beans in the process. Upon seeing that he wouldn't cooperate, I was forced to use my fists instead.
Oh, so that's what happened.
Get fucked.
Well, he had it coming anyway. What goes around comes around. Still, all's well that ends well, right? The bad guy gets his just desserts. Everyone recouped their losses, and Shen Yun had fun.
Speaking of endings, Master's journey seems to have been a pleasant one. Thank you. She bought my fellow disciples and I many local specialties with a variety of flavors. I had the pleasure of getting a taste of Mondstadt as a result.
Whoa, she brought back nothing but food? What did she get?
Sounds about right.
Paimon will be happy to help.
Of course he would, Paimon.
Windwheel asters, Cecilias, calla lilies, all of which taste better than Xingxian. Would you like any, Paimon?
What?
Just raw flowers?
Paimon's
Alright.
gonna pass on that. Is your stomach okay?
Yes. Are they inedible? I thought they were like Xingxian.
Well, most people wouldn't even eat Qingxin raw. We usually cook plants before eating them.
I see.
But you can eat
In that
plants,
case,
so she's
I'll
not
take them
crazy.
over to Wanmin Restaurant later and have Chef Mao study them. Yes, let's do that. But before that, I have something I wish to tell you. Your return to Liyue Harbor has made Master very happy, and has been a pleasant surprise for me as well. For that, I thank you. Thanks for stopping by, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. I heard that the focus of the phrase is on seeing each other once more. Our customers always smile and say that to each other after they finish eating. What I mean to say is, I am very much looking forward to seeing you again at the soonest opportunity.
Aw. Her awkward ass self. Alright. I think that was the only other one. I don't think there was any other anecdotes. I like the anecdotes a lot. I like that they're just kind of there. And you can just go and experience them and then leave whenever. It's kind of nice. But also that they're like actually like limited. You can't just do them at any point. They kind of come and go. So it adds a little bit of like a, not a requirement to like go around, but an incentivized function. I like that. Anyway, I need to go turn my stuff in, so let me... There we are. Oh wait, I was already there. Oh, I could have just ran around the corner. Whatever. It's about the same distance anyway. See, I could have just come right through that.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Lost about 5 seconds in load time, I guess. Yay! Always a pleasure, Catherine. Time to claim my stuff. And see if I have enough for any pulls, which I highly doubt. Alright, nothing there. I have a pull. Alright. Okay. Let's see if we get Sandrone. Probably not. On a single pull? Nah. Oh my god! Oh my, wait a fucking second.
I am astrologist.
Oh, it's Mona!
Me,
okay.
Great astrologist Mona.
I lost the 50-50, but we got fucking Mona. Alright. Okay. Oh, sure. I guess I have Mona. I lost the 50-50. I won't be getting Sandrone. But I got fucking Mona. Alright. Sure. Why the hell not, I guess. Did I not have Mona? I didn't have Mona. She's new. Now I have Mona. All right. I thought I had Mona. So she's new. What was my pity? I have no fucking clue. I guess I could kind of check. But I don't know what my actual pity is as far as like number. That was probably hard pity, looking at the distance from my last. Dubai was in there. Am I crazy? Did I miss one? I feel like I might have missed one. I got Mavwika not too long ago. Okay, that might not have been my 50-50. That might have just been... Because that was not that many pulls ago. Huh. Okay. Well, regardless, I guess I have Mona now. That's pretty sick. But that's it for that game. Now on to PGR. We got PGR, then we got Wuwa, then we got Nikke, and then we got Limbus, then we got Reverse, and then we got Bubarka. And then we got Zenless. This is why I stream these once in a while. I think we're close on this game. I can't remember how this one like loads and logs in. Ah, there. Okay, yeah. So it's got this. Right. All right. Let us get in here. All the dailies? Yep. That's why I stream them. Because it's a significant portion of time, and it's like, hey, I get to just kind of yap while I do it, and I have to do it, you know? Like, I don't have to do these all every day. I keep in line with a number of them on a daily basis, but only like 3 compared to all like 8 or 9 that I play on a regular basis. Okay, so we got the dailies there. I'm gonna do these, and I've got to do the other stuff. Okay, let's see here. Clear a stage. Buy an item. Use serum. Let's see what happens with this. I already have Columbina, so done. All right, got to level up on that too. Yeah, what does that give me? Quite a bit. Okay. Enter the dorm. I already had to do this anyway, so there we go. Let's collect these chores. Let me go pat the happy children. These are my children, and they love being pat. There's 2 pats. There's 3 pats. Very happy to pat. Are you over there where it's hard to click on the pat button? Bambinata, you little adorable shit. You're gonna get so many pats. Fucking sugar dick, fucking. Come here, you fucking dick. That's it, because I am overpowered. So that's all it takes. I am extremely overpowered. Come here, you little adorable fucks. You're gonna get pets. It's just like when I pet my cats, I'm like, you fucking little shit. Alright, what the fuck you doing over here? It's hard to see you over there. Why are you over here? It's hard to pet you when I can't click on the... I'm trying to pet... Why you gotta be all the way... I'm trying... I know, I'm trying to pet you. Ah! All good? There we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. And now I send you off for chores. To the mines with thee. There you go. Okay, claimed. And I'll just do this again, because this goes real fucking quick when I do this. Yep. It's gonna be real fucking quick. Done. Oh, I love how easy that is. Not even a fucking problem. Alright, did I get another... No? Oh, I'm right. Okay, I just need a little... Oh, wait, no, I didn't... That's why, I need to, like, max it. Oh, yeah. Do that. I didn't have quite enough to clear it with all of what it wanted. That's why. That makes sense. If you're not doing like normal gameplay.
私を楽しませてほしいものね。
Done.
豪華の果てを。好みの厚さ。あなたに託すわ。
I don't even need to switch characters. I just like to, because it's so quick anyway. There we go. Yeah. Okay, there's my dailies. Let me unlock this stuff here. Claimed. The event, top up, members, it's all the other stuffs that I don't need to worry about. There's something in the dorm I don't have collected. Oh, it was the event thing. It's okay, so now I can claim on these. There we are. Now I've got everything. Yes. Yay. Okay. There we are. It is game time. Oh, wait. There we go. Click the wrong button on the way out. Alright. Woowa time. It's Woowa. That's right. I forgot to say Woowa earlier. It's Woowa, then Nikke. This one takes a while to load in. Because it's Woowa. And it's coded about as stable as a bowl of jelly. So, called out. But it does take forever to load in. Take a nap. There it is. Man. Drink water? I have been. The fuck you mean? It's right here. It doesn't work. Not like I'm doing anything super tiring or anything. Now I go and do some dailies. This one's a little bit quicker, as long as I can actually do one of the daily missions that isn't like over leveled for me, which does happen. Because like theoretically I should be leveled higher. Unfortunately, I can't level up the characters I like to use. So I'm just kind of stuck. I talk about that every single time. It just annoys me that much. It's really annoying. It's every gacha that does that, where I'm like, bruh, just allow me to fucking play the game, please. What is this? Oh, it's just to defeat the TDs? Might be a high level one. Really just, again, kind of dependent. Oh, it's up there. Okay, hold on. I gotta go up. I didn't realize it would spit me out in probably the worst possible spawn area for this.
Against the wind.
All right, there we are. Ah, shit. What level am I? I mean, it's red. Wait.
Let's reach farther destination.
I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'll be fine. It'll be a little bit difficult, but not like impossible to do. Unless it like brings friends in, which I really hope it fucking doesn't.
Stress points mapped. You won't escape. Huh? Serenade. Let
the winds roar. Don't worry. Collapse! Be gone, wicked souls! Oceans, bow before me. Vanish! Face your destruction!
There we go. Did it. Okay, now I can get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna heal up at this one. And then I'll run over to the other dailies thing that we do. I forget where it is. Shit. Ah, it's right there. I was just gonna run to it, but I forgot what direction I had to go. Alrighty. Clear these, and then that'll be it for the dailies here. Hold on, something kind of got... Somebody say something in chat, because I can't, I think it's frozen. Oh. Arnab just said something. It didn't load my other chat, though. Ah, it's probably bugged. Alright. That's fine. If anyone says anything on Twitch, the likelihood of me seeing it is basically 0 if that's the case. There we go. Okay, switch chat's over, so now I can see the Twitch one. Nobody's been saying anything on the Twitch side, but you never know. Somebody's gonna come in, and I don't want to just be like, ugh, I don't care, because I do. That's half the reason I like to do these streams. Because I like to fucking chill with you guys. Get effed. Literally. You next. There we go. Claimed. Do it again.
Be gone, wicked souls! True form revealed at last.
You've been the lone Twitch wolf many times. Yeah.
Tempest, storm, hear my command.
You idiot!
That one's dead. You're next. I'm gonna scissor the fuck out of you, girly pop.
Let's converge. Blood. Doesn't sound like a good bargain.
There you go. One more time.
Let me be your blade. Not me further. Structural collapse. A diviner envoy then. Come, meet your end.
There we are. Done. Easy squeezy. And that's it for those. We'll see if I have any pulls. I think I do get like free pulls right now, so we'll probably be good with that. See who we get, if anything. Probably no one. And then we'll go from there. Let me check. Yep. Okay, so I got a free pull there. This is all, yeah, it's just trial stuff. Right, that's the only thing I gotta pull. See what I get here. Cling. Got a level there. Items! Always nice to have those. Fortnite Battle Pass. I just shit out my ass. Alright. And There's that. Oh, I got another thing. Not another level, though. That's fine. And... oh yeah, they got the choice thing out right now. Should I do a choice thing? I think I'll just pick somebody... I'm gonna go with Encore. Encore's adorable. I'm gonna go with Encore. Let's see if we get Encore. Why not, right? Damn it. No. Got a new sword, though. That's always cool. Just didn't get anything else cool. Rip effort. Yeah, I don't have enough astrites for that. Didn't think I did. Sure. Do I have anything else I can transfer? I need to go to the store to know. Shit. I do. Ooh, okay, so I do have a pull. And, okay, not enough for the exchange. I do have enough for a few here. Alright. So we do have some pulls. Well, let's convene then. Let's see if we can get Yang Yang! Yang Yang! Nope. Did I use my 10 free pulls to rerun? No. Was that a thing? Oh shit! Oh shit! I did not know that was a thing. I just thought it was another optional barrier. Or a banner, rather. Should I go for her or should I go for somebody else? I'm assuming she's probably the best one, right? Or should I go for like Chang-Li or something? I don't know these characters well enough to like really make that decision, you know? I'm gonna go with Jinji just because I know the character. I know that I could get her materials in this area, and that's like one of my biggest hangups. So let's just go with this. Did not get her though. Understandable. What's my team? Does not matter. My team is currently lapsed by not having the access to the areas to level them up properly. Another purple. Really? Really?
Sometimes I get a little carried away and...
Okay. Nothing. Yeah. Shocks nobody. For the store again, I don't think I've got enough to... I have just enough to trade one. Definitely... oh yeah, I can do 2 more. Okay, so... that free 10 really helped out, actually. Alright. You got 3 more chances. Nope. Nope. I just preemptively clicked that one because I just knew it wasn't gonna be. Not again. Nope. It's a fucking gun. God, I have such shit luck in this game with pulls, dude. I get nobody, nothing, never, anytime, anywhere. It sucks. This is my current team, by the way. And you can see why I can't fucking get any of them leveled up to a degree that makes sense. Sucks, dude.
Perfect weather for a walk today. Sometimes I get a little carried away in battles. I didn't startle you.
Might as well activate these if I get the dupes on them. kind of forgot to. Snooty little fuck in your her fucking face. It's like me. Look at that fucking face. That's a punchable face right there. All right. That's about all I can do on here. So there we go. Now it's time for Nikke. Which means I'm gonna have to, like, log in, because for some reason their permanence is shot with their fucking launcher. I don't know why, but it's annoying, honestly, to have to log in every single time you play this. It doesn't take long, it's just like, when every other game's launcher holds on to my info, why do I have to keep doing that for Nikke? You know? I feel like it's a bug they might fix, but I'm not sure either. How many gachas do I play? Currently, like, 10? I think I do dailies on 9 of them. Also, once again, no music for the sake of spoilers.
A victory. Nikke.
I've had people requesting the songs from the event, so I can't listen to the music because then I'll get spoiled because it's right, it, you know, sucks, but this is a quiet one musically. 10? Yeah.
Saw teeth.
I think right now it's like, I think I do dailies on 9 of them right now. 8 or 9. I forget. I think it's 8.
Hope you put it to good use.
Oh, not that one. This one. There we go.
Come again if you need anything.
Okay. I'm gonna purchase these, and these, and these, and these, and these. Okay, I can only get so many of those. That's fine. Yay, materials.
You can take your time, Commander.
Okay.
Welcome, fellow shopaholic.
Okay, 2 of those. Don't need the third one.
Great.
Take as much time as you like.
Don't need anything from there. The outpost. The bulletin board. Clear everything. Dispatch once more. Do this. Do the wipeout. Check the elevator. See what my daily things are for the elevator. Okay, social points, simulation, wipeout twice. Okay, gotta do the wipeout again. Everything else is just stuff I would do on my normal daily rounds anyway, so that'll be easy. I'll just go and clear that out when I'm done doing my normal stuff.
As always, thank you, Commander.
Get out of my face.
Chance I could.
No chance. You don't need extra lessons. You can get out of my fucking office.
Who said I was falling for you?
You are. You're falling for me. You know I'm fucking Chad. Don't even try to hide it, Private. Alright. Oh, I was like, what did I miss there? It's the elevator. Never mind. Back out to the main area. Check these. Claim. Check the messages. Gonna ignore the shit out of all of these. Time to click rapidly. No matter what I say, they will always love me because this game really wants people to be enjoyed, and choice is an illusion as long as you make the players feel like they have parasocial relationships with girls who aren't real. That's all it takes. Tits and fake relationships. Let's go! They want me so bad. Awooga. I'm such a fucking chud. It's like, these are well written. A lot of the time I do actually read through them when I'm doing my normal dailies on myself, but I don't do them when I'm doing the streamed ones because they take forever and they have no like actual merit or weight on the story or anything. They're just little things to keep the writers busy between versions, and that's perfectly fine. You know, I think that's a very nice like quality of life feature. However, I do think it's also kind of goofy. All right, that's just that. So I'll get to that after I do the arc stuff. Oh, this. Oh, sure, I got lining of bushes, I guess. Wow. All right. These I probably won't do. Yep, I'm not doing the Tetra one. I will get fried. Just gonna skip that then and do the simulation real quick. Boink. Quick. Gonna wake you up right now because the battle's already over.
The simulation room feels rather not looking good.
Not looking good. It's done. You lost. Ha ha ha. I win. You fucking wake up. We're done. Ah, I didn't hit the quit. I slipped. All right, we're gonna watch this one.
You can always count on quality training.
I am immune to the goon, but it's mostly the asexual thing. I always have somebody new whenever I mention it, but I used to animate not safe for work stuff. So like whenever people hear that, they're like, what the fuck? And it's like, yeah, it's like, I don't care. I don't care if people know. I don't share the alias around. I never will. But it's something I did, and it's not something that you have to be horny yourself to do. You just have to know what makes other people horny. And when you're asexual, you see a lot of things that people get horny over. And then you just kind of go, wow, I guess that's a fetish. And then you just move on with your life. And sometimes you can turn that into a job, which I did for like a solid year. Almost 2, I think. Kind of lost track. It was back in like the late 2010s, so I don't really have a fresh memory of it. I guess it was more like mid 2010s because it was more like 2015-16 when I was actually doing it. Either way.
This place too hath been cleared. Now let us continue forth upon our journey.
20. That's 28. All right. Out of there to the interception. Ooh, good. One of the easy ones. This will be a quick fight.
Haste maketh folly of the past. After such fierce strife, there must be rest. His sword.
Bro's really trying to take me out. Bro's really trying to take me out. It's not gonna fucking work, son. Really trying. Not gonna work, son. There we go. I simply don't care about real people. Also a valid argument.
That concludes today's lesson. Victory! With me on your team, did you expect
I don't like
now?
people. They
No more
disappoint me.
victories for Bolt and me.
Bonjour! Welcome to L'Arena, the finest entertainment the Ark has to offer. Ready?
Is it quick?
Trebion performance!
Trebion. Performance.
Now, let the games, the Trebion
Man, I got a Sari bot on my Twitch chat, and it is just banning people like crazy because they're spammers. Which usually means they're that fuck ass like, ooh, free AI bots, like free viewers, and it's like, get the fuck out of here. That's why I've got that bot around. It does its job relatively well.
Ready? The winner is you!
The winner is me. Indeed, I am the winner.
Ready? Trebion performance!
All right. Those done. No way I'm gonna be able to beat any of those people. This person I can beat.
This show on the road! Behold, the season's
Swept.
rising star!
And one more fight. One more cheap fight. One more cheap win. Hey, look at this. I might lose this one. It really just depends on the character layout. Hey! I won again. That's good for my payouts on the next day. And the next day. And the next day. And the next day. Alright, didn't win that cheer. I'll follow the crowd as I always do for the cheers, because I'm not checking to see who's actually the strongest. I'm just here for the potential of free shit. I don't care who wins. Alright.
Let's go.
Now I can do the story 1 stuff for the materials because I don't have anything left on any of the stories. And they all pay out the same. Quick Battle 5. Get the fuck out of here.
That concludes today's lesson.
Let's go, Bolt.
And it's a lot faster going to that one than it is going up to story 2. Ooh. Oh, this is the new challenge day. Let's see if I can manage. I probably won't. I kind of have a 50-50 luck with winning these. But it is this boss, so maybe... They don't have the hardest cycle in the world, so it might be doable. See? That's not their most difficult one, but it's also not that bad.
Art thou holding fast, great hero?
We get covered. There we go. Woo-wee! Gross.
There must be rest. Alas, the happy who want to preserve beautiful memories of what is the can do.
Get out of here. Get your poison chamber ass out of here. Get it. Nah, 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 nah. Get your poison chamber having ass out of my face. Gross. Disgusting. Vile nasty.
The happy who want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Haste to make it folly of the task.
There we go. Heal up. Back to the fight. Better to up. Yeah, cleared it. I almost clicked the wrong thing there because I had to switch the characters around. But it do be like that. As long as I keep healing at a relative pace, I should actually get this. Okay. Protect! Protect! Gross. Ew! Oh no! Not so lean! Oh, luckily she wasn't the one healing. Please, please let me survive this. There we go. Should be okay. A little bit tighter than I wish it was. But at least we have healers on the squad, so we shouldn't be completely without win. Yeah. Yay. We did this. I know Soline also heals, but like not... She wasn't my main heal. So that was enough for me to survive off of, at least. That's all I cared about. Because now I don't have to do that ever again. I just claim the auto.
Let's go, Bolt.
If I didn't fuck up that click for the hide, I think I would have been fine. But I kind of did. Oopsie daisy that shit. You know what? I'm gonna get anchor. I'm gonna grab anchor. I don't need all anchor. I want one anchor. I just want to have anchor. I don't need multiple anchor. Just because new character, I don't give a shit if I have doubles or not. All right. Oh, you watched the Prophecy video? Yeah, that was a good song. Fucking love the vibes of that one. Alright, now I'll clear this, and then I'll talk to Anchor, and then do my polls. And any other, like, side stuff, which doesn't take that long. I know I could have only bought one Anchor anyway, but it was more of just I didn't want to have to deal with the other thing. I knew she was like 800 per, but I didn't like it bothering me.
How do you feel
there you go.
See me, Captain? I feel this electricity every time we...
You are a child. So what I feel when I see you is, why is there a child wearing wet clothes standing anywhere within 2,000 feet of me? And then I go back inside and I go to sleep. That's what I think of you. Whenever I'm nearby, I'm like, wow, that is a child. There we go. Clear this one. Nothing. I guess I'll quick equip you with something. You're not going to be a part of any sort of layout I've got. Yeah, she does have a Hidari thing, by the way. That's you're right. Hell yeah. Based aesthetic, I guess, but you know. All right. When I see Hidari, I'm like, that's a man. When I see Anchor, I'm like, that's a child. I perfectly split that by accident. Yeah, you're not in the Discord? I figured you would have been, honestly. I know a lot of people are and just don't say anything. But I also know plenty of people don't know I have one that's open to the public. And you could just join it whenever. It's like the link's all over. It's in every description of every single video. It's on my YouTube, like on the direct links and everything on there. Okay. So I gotta do this. That's right, I have 2 individual pulls for this too. Yoink. Nothing there. But I'll go ahead and do these individual pulls. Nothing there. One more time. Nothing there. Not shocked at all. Okay. And now, God, I've got 8 of these? Sheesh. Okay, we're doing 8 of these. I guess I haven't pulled these by accident in a couple of days. I usually get 30 per day, so it's probably been like 3 days then. Got a lot of purple. Not that those are particularly useful anyway, but you know. Should be the last one. Yeah, okay. Nothing. The pull rates on those are always booty cheeks, so I'm not surprised. I'm not going to do the solo raid thing. It takes a little bit too much time. I did it the other day, but it's like I'm at the level now where it's like, eh. Link stack isn't working for you? Hold on, while I switch the game over, I'm going to go check why. The link stack should work. Yeah, it works fine. What are you talking about? Wait, let me check the... What's the one I've got in my actual... Yeah, it's the same one. The fuck you mean it's not working? Working fine! It's literally working fine! Fuck you mean it's not working? Don't you lie to me. It's working fine! It's right there! Weak. Pathetic. Alright, I mean, obviously, yeah, some people will just not have luck with anything. There is like a direct link on my channel if you just go to like my YouTube channel. It's right there. It's like on the banner of the channel. Where's our ambient synesthesia? I haven't gotten to it yet. I just put out a post about that today. Chill. I'll fucking get there. Damn. This is why I stopped covering as much Arknights. That community is so needy. You're so needy. It's a fucking bunch of whiner babies over here. Alright. Fun fact, whiner baby is what I call one of my cats because she just complains all the time. She's got a very, like, naggy sort of meow. Limbus Company. Alright. Go ahead and do all these.
흑수는 그 새를 물러라.
저 살점을 찢으면
더 붉게 칠해지겠지.
Meow. Yeah, I call her like my little whiner baby when she's sitting there going. She's not very talkative to strangers at all. She'll run away, but she is talkative to the people she likes, which are basically 2 people.
클리포트 억지력을 조금 당황했어. 짐승들의 제거가 말이야. 복직팀은 나름대로 바쁜 부서라.
난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든. 법을 유지야 좀 배워내리라.
And then there's my other cat, who I call the old man, because that's what he is. He's like 17 or 18 now. He's up there. He's the friendly one. He's like, if you walk up to the door, he greets you and demands you to pet him. Level of friendly. He's the most social cat I've ever met. Yeah, and he's healthy. Like, he's on one medication to keep, oh, I forget what it is. I think it's like a blood pressure thing. But otherwise, he's totally fine. So, he'll probably live into his early 20s, most likely. Unless some, like, major freak accident happens. But they're both inside cats, so both of them are gonna probably survive a long while. Without any, like, real issues. I can't do the behind the scenes stuff because then I'll spoil myself. That's why I avoid it all the time. I would have watched a few of them, but like I don't want to get spoiled by any songs I haven't heard.
당신의 노고는 이곳을 좀 더 멋지게 바꾸는데 일조할 거예요.
Yeah, and he can do like a 4-foot vertical. Like he'll run around. He's very like mobile and healthy. All right, grab these. And claim. There's all those. Done with this one. Reverse 1999 time. Does the smell not bother you when you clean it up for your cats? Like cats clean up the toilet? If you clean it regularly, you don't really even notice. Aside from that, I largely am in the basement. Currently I'm in the basement. There is a cat box on the other side of this wall. Like right there. So I'm used to the smell. My bedroom is out there. And it's wide the fuck open. And I smell the cat box all the time. You get used to it. You don't get an option. You get cats. And you have to do a cat box. I've lived with cats my whole life, so it doesn't really bug me. Again, as long as you're doing the box on a regular basis, it doesn't get that smelly. If you let it go for a little too long, then yeah, it'll get ripe and you can tell. Yeah, Limbus dailies are super quick. Oh yeah, that's right. Nah, okay, I thought this was the right one, but I kept doubting myself. That's fine, they still give it to you. Okay, clear that out. Alright. Wilderness. Ooh, Jesus Christ, this splinter cat needs a break. as does this. I still don't know how to say that. Abacus. Abacus. Right. There you go. Make some shit for me.
What do you think?
Alright, there's these. Gotta put these two into their resting zone. And get the fuck out of here. Do these. The freebies.
May the flow take their souls to the sea in the morning.
Yeah, if your cats aren't eating like absolute shit, then their food, yeah, their poop and everything does not smell nearly as bad. If you're going like the cheapest cat food you can,
Ridiculous.
Prepare to be drowned. Let's do this.
60s. What do you mean an abacus? Like, I know what you mean by an abacus. Who the fuck is learning how to use an abacus in school in the 2020s?
Yes. Great.
Even in the like early 2000s when I was in elementary school, there was no abacus. That hasn't been a thing for decades at minimum. The fuck you think this is? Ancient Greece? Alright. That's alright. I already have everything done there, so I can just do normal resource building then. Yay! Double minting time.
We will experience all over and over again.
A wonderful dream.
All forms of power at your fingertips.
But only couldn't. Yarka, 50 floor.
In the repeating cycle, we may feel
In the repeating cycle, we may feel really stupid.
A wonderful dream.
All forms of power at your fingertips.
Please, don't resist.
Ridiculous. We need simply rely on the microphysics of power.
I mean, most of the time when people are doing like math in their heads and they're like looking up and like doing this, they're more like writing out numbers in their heads, like doing like 10 times 8, you know, like not actually shifting lines around. As I rarely see people go like, because that's more what like an abacus like miming in the air would be, not like that's numbers, you know, like it's a very different motion, but it's subtle enough people not paying attention wouldn't really notice either, so not like it's a fault of Star or anything. All right, that's that. I'm not doing any polls in this game because I'm waiting for the next banner, as per instructed by people who know more about this than me. I mean, like, I went to school in the 90s too, but they weren't teaching us that. They didn't teach my sister that, and she's like almost a whole ass decade older than me, so she was going to school in like the mid-90s. They didn't teach us that. The fuck do you go to school? Appalachia? I'll go teach you some abacus out in the wilderness, son.
Blue Archive.
They'd just rather not teach math than teach abacus math. What country are you in? I guess I would understand it if it was more of like an archaic statement in a different country. But United States? I don't think anyone was teaching abacus math back then.
先生、お忙しいとは思いますが、それでもできるだけお会いしたいです。
Alright.
ようこそ、先生。お忙しいとは思いますが、それでも
Buru
できるだ
Archive.
けお会いしたいです。
Damn, there's actually characters in here who like me. That never happens. I never get people who actually like me in this fucking place. Hello. Hope you're having a good day. I'm gonna invite another friend in here. Haruka, come in here with your stupid big ass gun. Crazy sniper obsessed freak. Enjoy the cafe. Alright.
先生、お待ちしております。ここでは先生がスケジュールを決められます。
Yeah, level 6 is all the way through. Not this one. This needs to be leveled up. Good, there's people in here with relationship growth too. That's always better than not having it. Not much though. Yay, rank 6. Let's fucking go. That was everyone for this area. Okay, next area. Whee! Okay, nobody who gets priority. There we go.
ここでは先生がスケジュールを決め。ようこそ。
I do not do dailies on every game every day. Hell nah, I'd die. Are you kidding?
お忙しいと。
I only do all of them when I stream it. When I don't do them, I do Nikkei every day and Reverse every day. Just because it has the best payouts for the growth compared to basically every other game I play. Not that that's like a hard fast rule, but it's more useful in those games. Okay, so that's everything. Do I have any polls to do here? I don't think so. No, but I could do one. Okay, so I don't have any tickets. Not that I expected to. Let's do this. I'm gonna sign some random bullshit. Hiya! Okay. Nope. Just another normie. Just a normie. Just yet another normie. SMH my head. My god. I forgot how many characters I have in here. That's alright, I don't need to level her up or anything. I don't really need to level up any of these. At least not right now. I'll do that next time I like actually play story from this game. Alright, there's that one. That's all the stuff for that. Now I'm to Zenless. I'm actually. Yeah, the polls being blue, it's never fun. I actually tend to get quite a bit of gold and purple, but nobody I don't already have, which kind of sucks in its own way. Logging into the server to do more dailies. As one does. There's that. Alright, I'll do this real quick and open up and get my shit going. Hetty's gonna be my promoter. Recommended tapes. There we go. And so the day begins. Alright, it's probably nighttime. I'm gonna have to wake Howl up. I feel so bad about this every single time. Yeah, he's sleeping so peacefully. I'm so sorry, Howl. I'm sorry, Howl. Such a comfortable, good boy. Alright. Hey! That's a really good one. Hell yeah. Lucky. Alright. Time for some late night coffee. Wait. Ellen, what are you doing over here? Ellen, not wanting to work, but wanting money.
What can I get for you?
The eternal struggle.
Sometimes
All right.
stopping to take a break can
That
help
should
you
be
go
everything I need for
further.
dailies. That's about it. Okay, got nothing on the redo weekly. That's fine. Do have some expansion tasks to claim and some level rewards. Huzzah! Yay, verily. Okay, that's just that. These are all just, yeah, login sample rewards. All right, to the store. Definitely don't have anything there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Got one pull. Oh, I got 3. Huh. Okay, well, I got 3 pulls. Any bang boo? I'm gonna start with the bang boo. See if I get another butler boo. Nope. That's fine. All right. Got a pull on here because I already have the other banner. Nope. Another one. Nope. One more time. Nah. I don't have enough for another one. And I doubt I got anything else that's gonna help get me more. Nope. Not really. Rip. It just be like that sometimes. Well, that's basically it for my dailies. That's all I've got. That's all she wrote. All my dailies are done. How long did it take me? An hour and a half. That's a pretty decent run. Now that I have PGR in there, that kind of makes sense. Okay. Well, that's good. All right, so now I can talk about the yappy stuff that I usually would at the end of these. So, as of yesterday, I've recorded the drum parts for True Firepower. So that will now be in the works. I have to kind of piecemeal together one decent take out of like 10 different takes of me playing it, because that's how I record the drums, because I'm a fucking idiot. And that's just how I go. I played it perfectly fine like 4 different times, and I'm like, I could just use that take. But then I'm like, no, again, do it again. Take off your shirt and play it again. And that's what I did for like 10 solid takes. So I've got a bunch of them. I'm sure there'll be like little minuscule things as far as the playing goes where I think I play better in some versions compared to others. And that's just the energy of drumming, you know? You're always going to have these slight voicings that will be better or worse in certain ways every single time. But we do that. I get a vocalist, which I don't have, but I do have people who would fit. I'm the type of person that when I do covers, I try to keep it within the same family if I'm not doing like a genre change thing, which obviously would require some swapping of like instruments and arrangement. But when I'm doing just like a straight up cover, I try to find somebody who's close enough vocally to handle the singing. And I was going to do it myself because I can do that kind of rasp. But then it turns out I have a little bit of a permanent damage in my throat. My esophagus is like, they say permanent, but it's something I can technically heal from. It just takes a long time. Basically, just some acid reflux related issues that I actually had to stop talking at the volume I am for a while, a couple months back, to avoid any further damage while we were trying to figure stuff out. And that worked, and it got better, but there's still some like permanent shifting around that happens. Like sometimes when I'm recording videos, for example, I'll have to like stop talking and like do that to like get my esophagus back in place because it knocks itself loose a little bit now. It's not like a permanent damage sort of threat on that end. It's like my throat isn't going to just detach and not work anymore. It's more of like the acid kind of makes this entire sensation in like this globulous sensation in my throat, and it kind of moves things in between the vertebrae and everything in here. I don't know if they're not vertebrae, but it's like the esophageal, like the tube here. It's like things get pinched, and I feel that, and it's very uncomfortable. It's not painful a lot of the time, but it is awkward. So I have to do that, and eventually that'll probably go away, but it'll probably come and go for a long time, if not permanently, which is a bummer, but also nothing that'll like ruin my life. So that's a thing, and as such, I can no longer sing it as per the forceful hand of my doctor going, don't you dare. Because apparently singing with distortion, since you're kind of vibrating your vocal cords in an unnatural way, even if you're doing it properly, it's still a little bit too much on an already tender esophagus. So I can't sing it. So I have to find somebody else to sing the song, and that's difficult. Because I have to, like, find somebody and then get a hold of them and be like, do you want to sing this? And if they do, great. And it's like, I don't know. It's not anything to do with diabetes, not really, no. The source of my, what's the word I'm looking for? The source of my acid reflux might be slightly, but it's probably more likely just the fact that I am slightly out of shape and overweight. And I do have some digestive issues. Again, that could be related to the diabetes thing. There is a slight proven paralysis in my digestive system, which doesn't cause me much stress anymore. It was worse. That's why I was doing all these tests to begin with. But we've gotten that mostly figured out. But the symptoms of like the acid reflux still do happen on occasion, and not really to any control of mine, sadly. So there's really not much for me to do other than just live with it. And the long story short is that I just digest famously and impressively slow. So, like slow enough that it's not seen as a digestive failure, but not quick enough to be normal. So I just kind of have to live with it and deal with it. Take whatever supplements I can to like adjust for the digestive issues there. And this isn't something somebody should have to do at the age of 30, but it is something I will probably have to do. Same thing with like blood pressure issues. I don't have any really, but I do have a slightly naturally higher blood pressure that is probably going to get worse over time. My dad has been on blood pressure meds his whole life, basically, or since he hit 30 or so. So the likelihood of me having to do some sort of a blood pressure medication regulation at some point in my life is pretty high anyway. So that added on top of diabetes can be life-threatening, but as long as I'm vigilant about my situation, I should be fine. So it's just a lot of unfortunately small but very annoying little things that end up making me worse off on the health aspect. At large, I'm fine. Like right now, I feel fine. I don't have any issues going on, but that can immediately tank at any point during the day, at any day. So that's why I've been struggling to record stuff recently, and why I've changed to kind of doing bulk recording so I can have multiple days to just let my body kind of figure itself out instead of stressing it out every single day, recording new videos every day, no matter what's going on, and now allowing myself this freedom to like go and do other things, go outside, touch fucking grass, because I haven't done that in a long time. yeah. So working through it, but that's just life for you. Not everyone's going to be treated equally on the genetics department, and I am one of those people. So here we are. I do have more luck in some avenues than other people do when they're dealing with the similar issues that I have, but it doesn't mean that it's, you know, without its own struggles. Everyone just responds differently to having something as permanent and serious as type 1 diabetes. It's going to be a problem, and it's going to be a problem for the rest of my life in various interesting ways. It hits everyone differently. Like, for example, my brother is a year older than me, and it hit him like a brick, and part of that was because he didn't take care of himself, and he is like constantly sick now. He is one of the most like chronically sickly people that I've ever met, because his body is just kind of shutting down in a lot of ways, and it doesn't process things the same way. He's so exhausted all the time, and he's depressed all the time, and he can't do anything. He can't find focus on anything. It sucks. It's like you want to see somebody that you've known for most of your life. In this case, he's my foster brother, so I've only known him since about 11 or 12 is when he is like first got into my life, and then he was officially quote unquote adopted and more like at the age of 16 or so. So, you know, it doesn't really count in that way, but it sucks because like I grew up seeing him in a much more positive function and seeing like the glittering in his eyes, and then slowly watching that kind of fall out of his being has been very much a reason for me to not let that happen to myself. So I don't. In like some ways, I'm sure that sounds super depressing, that like his failure is the reason that I try my best to succeed in these ways, but it's a learning situation in that factor where you see somebody in a very first person, like you're right there all the time, and you're seeing this like slowly falling apart, and you're like, man, I cannot let that be me. And I don't like using it as like a scapegoat of like, oh, he sucked, so I can't. It's just more of like, it hits everybody differently, and it hit him way more aggressive than it ever did me, and I'm lucky in that respect. Some of that was his own fault, but not all of it, you know? You can't put fault on every single thing being your choice. It's a disease. You're living with bullshit happening to you all the time, and your body trying to actively take you out. It sucks, but I know this is a lot of words just to say I don't want that to ever be me, you know? So I want to try my best to stay as relatively healthy and functional and motivated as I can despite these issues, even if that does cause me to slowly shift how I handle content over time. For example, I've been thinking about asking people on a poll or something how they want to see my content in the future. Do they want to keep seeing reaction stuff daily, or do they want me to stream games more and kind of do reactions as like a pseudo half and half sort of thing, where like half the week will be streams, half the week would be reaction videos? And I don't know what people's thoughts would be on that, and I don't think most people would even care, you know? Like, that's the other factor, is like there's probably not a high enough percentage of my regular viewing audience that would really give a shit. But at the same time, I know there are a lot of people who would probably prefer one or the other, regardless of what the reasoning is. I could go either way. I could keep doing the reactions and do less streaming, kind of what I've been doing, but I could also split it half and half and do it that way. The only reason that I have that question is because more time would allow for me to do the reactions, while doing streams would be a little bit more just hop on, ready to go, you know, a little easier in that way. But also not impossible to just keep doing the daily reactions as long as I'm not streaming daily. I think that's what really burnt me out over this past year, was trying to balance a bunch of videos, doing those daily, not having any time to do anything else, and then also doing the streams and everything. That sucked. It was a lot all at once. So now that I'm not doing that, I just need to find a new balance going into this like next phase of the channel. And there's a lot more people here than there was last year, so I need to kind of gauge the audience opinion of that, because even though if this is my channel and I could do what I want, there's still the completely valid voice of everyone who's watching me. The fact that I can do this as a job is because of people like you. Thank you. My PBS ass response. It's just a matter of how much can I do all the time, you know? And I don't want to do too much that it burns me out and hurts me physically and like does cause me like pain in my normal life and like exhaustion all the time. But I also want to do enough that I'm not feeling like I could be doing more. It's a hard balance to find, and that level kind of wavers, give or take the day. It's kind of just like the chronic illnesses and those, like the symptoms that come with them. It's a lot, you know, so much, and it's not a linear sort of choice. You just kind of have to go with whatever works. But if I can find something that kind of blends the ability to be more flexible with the ability to keep churning out content and enjoying it, because I do, then I'll do that. But I need to figure this out and like how to structure these options before I present them to the rest of the community. Yeah, that balance is hard. I think I had that balance, or I claimed I had that balance during this past year of doing the trial runs on games. But in reality, it was just me not going anywhere. It was me doing nothing. It was me never going outside, never doing anything free or fun. I hadn't gone for walks because like every waking moment of my day, I was either relaxing or doing videos and editing and just continuously adding to that pile. And that was too much at the end of it all. So I really needed to be more aware of that going forward. But I also don't want to abandon things and be like, I'm never playing this game again, fuck you, because I want to play them. But I just know I don't have all of the time in the world to do that. So we'll get there. But it's just a matter of me figuring out exactly what that entails on the schedule before I ask everyone. But we'll get to that point whenever I can. This has been a long post-stream yap session. I usually only do these for about 10 minutes, but we've been here for almost 20. Like addiction in between obsession. Yeah, it's like I enjoy it and I like to be productive when I can, but I'm also not the most productive person either. I have ADHD, I'm on the spectrum, I have executive dysfunction, and it hits me like a brick every day. I could have recorded True Firepower's drum part 2 months ago, but on top of some arthritis issues that crept up and then the throat thing, there was also just raw executive dysfunction going, I don't want to do that right now. So I didn't. And I didn't until yesterday. So like that shit will happen on a regular basis, and why I probably will never release consistent music ever. That, and I'm not an island with music. I don't know the guitar that well. I don't know the piano that well. I don't even know the drums comparatively as well as some of the greats out there. So it's like, I can't just rip out a whole song and be like, I'm done. I prefer to hire people and bring people on who know what they're doing with that stuff. So when I do covers, I pay people, and it gets expensive. This one cover so far has already cost me about $500 just for the True Firepower cover. And that's before it has to be mixed or mastered, which will probably be another couple hundred. I'm probably going to be dropping about $800 just to get this one song done. And I bet you anything, even if I were to put it on a streaming service and get like kickback something off of that, off views and everything, I'd probably make back $20 in about 4 years off this one song. So I'm going to be putting in like over $700 by the time that the kickback financially comes out of this. That's why I don't do these covers all the time. They are expensive. I love to do them, but since I'm not an island of musical skill, I can't just do that. And I don't want to just slap it into fucking like FL Studio or Reaper and just fake all the parts. That doesn't feel as authentic to me as getting actual people together to make this. But I also don't want to ask them to do it for free. These are my friends, the people who are helping me out, but I don't want to not pay them because they're working musicians as well. It would be bullshit if I didn't pay them something. They definitely don't force me to pay them anything, but I also wouldn't let myself sleep if I didn't. So here we are. So that's everything with this. It's just, it takes a while. But I respect artists and I respect what they want. And even if they're like, hey, cool, you don't have to pay me, at least not that much. And I'm like, I'm still going to pay you what is seen as a regularly decent, like session rate if I can. I kind of just justify that based on how much work they're putting in. Like the guitarist, he's doing like 4 different passes of guitar stuff. The bassist gets paid less because he's doing 1 pass of the bass, and that's fine. I'm not expecting him to do more, you know, that's all you really need to do. But when it comes down to the amount of effort that's going into it, you can't argue that the guitarist is doing a lot more learning and playing and practicing comparatively. And that's the same thing with me. It's like I'm doing my own part, but I'm doing my part, and I don't have to pay myself necessarily. But yeah, so here we are. When I start making my own music, that'll be one thing, but when I do these covers, I feel like it would be inauthentic just to like fake the guitar parts with the VST. And sure, I'll do the drum parts myself, but then everything else about it just feels comparatively lackluster or like too clean. And then at that point, I might as well just use a VST drum kit. And that doesn't do anything for me, you know, creatively. So I'd rather just get a bunch of people together to actually record it raw. If I was making my own music and like just keeping it within that bubble, sure, you know, using VSTs is fine. It's not like it's not a good option. It just doesn't feel right when the whole point of this is to be actual musicians playing it and having a good time and making a video out of it. It's a different feeling. But yeah, we'll get to that as we get to it. But you now have my general thoughts and expectations of this. I'm still not sure when this song is going to come out. Initially, I was like, I'll have this done in August. And now I'm like, now that I have to get a vocalist, I don't know if that's a realistic turnaround. Maybe, but that's if I find a vocalist, get a hold of them, and get recordings back in 2 weeks, which is unlikely. So we'll see. But I haven't abandoned the project or anything. A lot of people thought I did just because I stopped talking about it. And I don't like abandoning projects. It's just sometimes life gets in the way. And it do be like that, especially with chronic illnesses being a factor there. So we'll get there. But anyway, that's all I need to say. That's all I should say. That's about it. We're done here. Go home. And if you're in your house, go to bed probably. Or go to work. Do whatever the shit you gotta do. I'm gonna get out of here myself. I'm going to... God, I watched everything today. What am I gonna do when I'm done streaming? I'm gonna relax. I don't have anything else to do. Hell yeah. It's gonna be a nice chill day. I finished Pokemon Emerald like 2 days ago. No, I finished it yesterday. So like, I don't even have to do that. I mean, I could play it. Now I could just work on the national decks. That'd be cool. Anyway, I'll see you guys all later. Just me fucking yapping now.